Hello everybody, and welcome to the next episode of the Ultimate Iron Man Progress Series. On the previous episode, we completed Beneath Cursed Sands, after a little bit of trouble. For this week, I think I want to work on the Slayer grind, and continue getting Slayer ready, but for now, I'm going to use this Karis Partisan. It's pretty cheap to buy back, but I think I want to use it in the Wildy until I lose it. At any rate, let's get started. So the whole point of doing that quest last week was for the music track for this clue. So let's see if we can do the rest of the clue. Yeah, Seer Cole. I'm definitely not ready for DKs yet on this account. Maybe a little bit of wreck save spotting, but nothing more than that. Oh well, it was still worth it for motivating us to do that quest. I realized before I drop this elite I should see if I have one turned into Watson. And evidently I do. Oh well. Did a little blood rune crafting while I worked on my hardcore, and there's level 84 runecraft. Nice. And we're just about done selling off the blood runes that we made. I think I'm done relying on the gauntlet for GP for construction. I mean, it's great when it spits out alkables, but when it gives you mithril arrows and emeralds, it's a little frustrating. And we're going to spend our blood rune crafting money on a Corrin Castle teleport in the Portal Nexus. That's going to be pretty huge when we start Slayer. I know that this particular teleport will be made redundant when we get the Xerix Talisman, but for now this will do. Let's give it a spin. This guy is going to be getting a lot of our money in the future. But I think that just in case our construction plans get a little more sidetracked, I'm going to go ahead and build the stash unit. So to do that, I'm going to get a +3 boost from my butler. And I'm going to hope that my boost doesn't tick down right as I teleport. And there we go, we can now store the Dragon Defender when we get it. So, instead of dropping my Partisan right away, I figured I would do a little bit of collection log hunting before that. I'm going to use this at the Rev Caves until I get PK'd. I'm definitely not expecting to get anything like a Rev weapon, especially because I'm not going to be Scold, but I think it'd be cool to get like a Bracelet of Ethereum, or just some Rev Ether. Although if I could get some Blighted Super Restores, I would gladly take them to Calvar'ion. Oops, forgot GP. Yeah, I'm used to it saying, would you like to pay from your bank? And obviously that's not an option here. Alright, I got some money, and take 2. 100k I won't be getting back. Well, let's get started. Hopefully we get a collection log pop-up. I guess we'll get Ether for this kill. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long to get some Blighted Super Restores. Couple kills in, and there's our first Super Restore. Okay, now this feels a little lucky. It doesn't really serve me much purpose since I'll be dropping it soon, but there's the Bracelet of Ethereum. Alright, I know they're not too much different, but I'm going to try the Revenant Goblins to see if their drop table's any better. Awesome, another collection log pop-up. Well, that was a fun little experiment at Revs, but I think I'll come back later when I want to use magic or ranged. For now, I'm going to give Calvar'ion a try. It's pretty early on a weekday, so hopefully I can find a world without too much trouble. Alright, found a free world. With our DPS, it might be a struggle getting through a kill without getting interrupted by a PKer, but honestly, I'm here out of fun and curiosity, so I don't really care if I get PK'd. First phase down. I really need to get better at avoiding those lightning spots on the ground. Yeah, that kill definitely could have gone better, but I'll get better as I practice. I guess I'll get some more prayer potions and try again. And that's kill number 2. Not bad. That gets us... Wow. Okay. 4 Blighted Super Restores. Kill count 3. 200 gold ore. That's not bad at all. These kills are so slow, I think I'm going to take a break for a while though. And we are back on the construction grind with a plank sack reobtained. Medium clue from chopping teaks. And an easy casket. Unfortunately, that is a dupe. Easy casket. And at some point during this contract, we are going to finish our construction goal. It's been a long time coming, but I feel pretty good getting this level out of the way. I do want to push for 99 construction, but I think I'm going to hold off on that for a while. That took over a month on my hardcore, and I don't want to wait that long before publishing a video on this account. Anyway, there's level 85 construction. We can now build master stash units using the crystal saw. Oh, we can also build the fairy ring in the POH. I think I'm actually going to do that. It's going to be a pretty long time before I'm able to build the final pool, but I might as well start working on it slowly. And here's the first tier of the revitalization pool. I believe that the only thing this does is restore lowered stats, so not a game changer just yet. So this is going to be more of an immediate game changer. I finally have enough rubies to get the dig site pendant. Although I guess I need to go get some runes then, huh? Okay, this time we have what we need to get the mounted dig site pendant in the POH. I kind of wish I'd been more consistent with my birdhouse runs. Oh wow, I bought 400 extra cosmics. So I've been holding on to every ruby I get for months now, and it feels kind of surreal to finally be able to build this thing. And there we go, birdhouse runs are going to be a breeze now. I just realized I forgot to unlock the Lythrin teleport. So I'm going to do some Ciliosept chopping to get some mushrooms. It's a pretty common drop. I think it's less than 1 out of 10, and I need 10 mushrooms for the fairy ring, so shouldn't take too long. Indeed, it did not take long at all. I think when I have the farming level, I'll build another superior garden with a spirit tree. Oh, I need a watering can? Okay, this time we have what we need. I'm going to build the POH fairy ring. And there we go, we now have fairy ring in our house. Pretty handy. And like I was saying, I do intend to build the spirit tree when I can, but I'm only level 73 farming, although birdhouse run should help with that because of the seeds. Well, it's been fun, but it's time to drop our crystal shards and our plank sack. I know I should technically use these planks before dropping it, but honestly, I don't mind. Really, I'm just excited to move on from construction for a while. Gonna die to Hespori to break our looting bag. So I'm gonna go for my Dragon Defender, and thankfully I can buy all of the armor I need for the animated armor in Prifddinas, which is kind of handy actually. Well, let's get started. I think I'm gonna go for 1,000 tokens and see what happens from there. I actually ended up going for 2,000 tokens, so let's see how long this takes me. Wow, Bronze Defender already. Let's go, man. Got a quick strength level coming in here. And there's level 70 strength, which gives us 89 combat. I think I'm going to switch to defense for now. I'm seeing some Barrow's legs in our future. Iron Defender. We're only about 300 tokens in. Steel Defender. Black Defender. 67 defense, only 3 more levels until we can wear Barrow's armor. There's our Mithril Defender. So I said Barrows in the previous clip, and now my daughter is running around saying Barrows, which is pretty cute. And there's our Adamant Defender. Of course we had to roll for the Longbone and the Hard Clue in the same kill. Nice, there's our Rune Defender. We've only been here for about an afternoon. I would like to check my KC. Alright, 247. That's pretty lucky, I think. I know I've used a lot of tokens for that, but I've been fairly AFK during this. Well, I guess let's get some more tokens and get the Dragon Defender. Got just over 1,000 tokens, and I think we should be able to get the Dragon Defender in that. Let's get started. Alright, I never would have known these characters were a reference to something if it weren't for my wife. I would definitely never expect a Gilmore Girls reference in a medieval RPG. 68 defense. Oh my god, no way. We are done. There's our Dragon Defender. Cool. After months of using a Kite Shield as my main offhand, it feels nice to look like a proper mid-game account. Look at that cutie. Well, I definitely wish I hadn't put that off so long. That was really easy. I guess all we need to start Slayer is a black mask. Well, let's go get it. It wouldn't be a UIMBrachy video if I wasn't doing a quest for a clue scroll, and this one requires Swan Song, which is a pretty short quest. Well, I just made a pretty dumb mistake. I deathbanked at Hespori after turning all of my GP into platinum tokens, so now I have to thieve from Arty Knights to get GP. Nice little side benefit, there's level 72 thieving, which is required for the Arty Hard Diary. So the reason I turned all of my money into platinum tokens is so that I could get into the alchemy room in Mage Training Arena. And the reason I'm doing Mage Training Arena is Swan Song requires a few combination runes, and it's honestly quicker just to do Mage Training Arena than make them yourself. It's kind of silly that they don't let you bring GP down there. I just need 10 each of these runes, and we are good to start the quest. And we are starting Swan Song. This is pretty neat. I have Calvar'ion Queen highlighted in game, and she's also highlighted in the cutscene. Huh, that's where they got the Mystics for Cox. Quick boss fight against the Kraken. I mean, not the Kraken, the Green Kraken. I mean, the Sea Troll Queen. And this boss is a little underwhelming after the past couple of quests, but good to have the quest complete. Now, I think catching a monkfish is also a requirement for the Western Provinces Diary, but I'm not going to do that today. For now, I'm just going to settle for having the quest complete. And that's Swan Song complete. Honestly, 10k prayer XP is really nice. And apparently that gets us level 72 fishing. Well, I suppose we should do what we came here for and see if we can finish this hard clue. And the next step is completable. Hard casket coming in. Let's see what we get. Man, that is some juicy alks. Alright, I think I'm ready to start the black mask hunt. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but they dropped some pretty nice seeds, so maybe not the worst place to go dry. And as you can see, we're starting the tracker at 1 kill, so... I actually just remembered there's a range safe spot in the back of the cave, and I think I'd rather just do that. Like I've mentioned before, I definitely prefer more AFK chill methods. And the safe spot is just in this corner right here. There's a couple different ones you can hit from this safe spot, so it's pretty nice actually. You either stand on this tile or the one immediately south of it. 100 KC check-in. Hard casket from the last trip. Ooh, is that a dupe Gothic's Kite Shield? Wow, what are the odds of that? Alright, is there any way we can do this master clue? I kind of don't see it happening. Huh, not only can I do this step, I'm already geared for mage defense. Okay, let's do it. It's a triple step, but these are all completable. That Langley step might be hard in the future if I ever drop my ancient staff, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh cool, another Brassican mage step. Let's do it. Brassican mage down. I definitely didn't go to the Desert Treasure Pyramid in the desert. That would never happen. What? That's the exact same step. What are the odds of that? I've never seen that. Alright, the second fight went much worse. I don't know, he was hitting constantly, but let's see if we can do this step. And that's where it ends. I am a long way from an Abyssal Whip. That's frustrating. Well, any Master Clue we get's a long shot, but let's get back in the Black Mask hunt. No way, we got it already. This is the luckiest I've been on any account. That is awesome. Oh my god, that's actually crazy. So let's check the KC. 215, not bad. Less than half the drop rate, what an absolute spoon. Ouch. Well, now that we're absolutely geared up for some Melee Slayer, that's where I'm going to call it a video. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a bit of a shorter one this week, but I've had some stuff going on in the background. If I've seemed distracted or anything during this video, well, unfortunately it's because my hardcore died. I do intend to release a video on that account next week, so it'll be explained then. Maybe I shouldn't spoil that video, but I'm probably going to say that I died in the title of it anyway. And honestly, I care more about explaining why I seem kind of disconnected in this video than clickbaiting in my title, so... Anyway, this account's getting kind of off the ground and I'm really enjoying it so far. I have 3 pretty big quality of life improvement goals for this account. First and foremost, I would like to make a Slayer Helm. Obviously the Slayer Helm's a pretty nice piece of equipment, but the real reason I want it is so that I can store my Dragon Defender in the stash unit. Secondly, I'd like to add a couple of runes to my inventory without taking up extra space. To do this, I first plan on getting 65 Slayer for Dust Devils, because Dust runes are a combination rune that are pretty easy to get. In addition, I plan on going to the Tombs of Amasket to get the Thread of Olivness, which will let me hold 4 runes instead of 3. With all that said, I appreciate you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.